Well, hello, and I'm back. I was on a 1 week suspension, I guess.
Without-
That was good.
Without pay.
Without pay, right? No
Without pay.
cigars, no pay. But anyway, I'm still pissed about that, but that's behind us now, and
Obviously.
let's move on to smoking some cigars, enjoying some nice little warmer weather. It's always a good sign when baseball starts, right? Spring training, you're seeing some baseball on at night.
go
That's always
Yankees.
a good sign. Not a real big baseball fan. I'll watch here and there, but that's always good. It's
Usually,
nice outside.
usually means that the weather's breaking and we're starting to enter into spring, some warmer weather, outdoor cigar smoking.
Yeah,
Can't wait for that.
no doubt.
I just can't wait for that.
So today I'm going with, and I smoked a lot of this brand in the past, but not this blend, the Aldino Corojo. But not the, what's the one called that was like an old time blend they brought back? It was a Corojo also.
The
but
Reserve.
The Reserve, but this
Yeah.
is just their Corojo.
That's their core line. of
Core
Corojo.
line.
Yeah.
In Toro size, just lit it up. I
Maduro?
really like that Maduro.
Some Maduro. Yeah.
Yep, and it's really a nice smoke. But you know what? I keep forgetting to bring this up, but I always did it, but I never really paid much attention to it. But I do it, just taking like that cold draw before you light it up. Boy, you can get some nice flavors off some cigars. Not all,
Yeah.
but some of them you
A lot
get
of
more
times-
flavor, more than after you smoke it.
Oh yeah. You're in such a hurry to get that cigar lit
Right.
and get that cigar burning that you don't do that. Well, I mean, that brings up a good point. I mean, I'm smoking here the Tatuaje, the TAA, the 51st edition here. And this has a closed foot, right? So you learn something new every day.
Absolutely.
And with the closed foot, you're not supposed to torch your cigar and light that before you smoke it. You're supposed to right away take that cold draw with the foot as you're lighting it and get a lot of the flavors of just the wrapper.
Oh, really?
So instead of toasting the foot out like this with the closed foot, you want to put that cigar right in your mouth and fire it up right away, and the flavors that you get out of it, little things like that you miss out on.
Yeah, and just to get more flavors and everything out of the tobacco and the cigar.
Yeah.
But that cold draw, not on all, some cigars I don't get much from, but some of them that, boy, you really pick up.
You pick up
some,
different notes than when it's actually
like
burning.
a spicy one, or
Yeah.
like a paprika, or
Oh, yeah.
sometimes a coffee chocolate.
Yeah,
Beforehand.
that cold draw is
Which I never get a lot when I'm actually smoking.
right. No,
I
you're
can
gonna
never
get
pick
different
up-
flavors on that cold draw than actually when the tobacco's burning. So there's a lot that you've been missing out on if you're not trying that
Yeah.
out.
So how about you said with the closed foot? So because I didn't see that before you lit it up. Is that similar like on the Hemingway cigars, or is it
No,
100% closed?
so like a shaggy foot, right?
Oh.
So where like you'll see it on some other cigars like Tatuaje's Nuevitas. I know Christoph has a bunch like that, where it's an actual shaggy foot. So it's like just wrapper,
Yeah.
and then the wrapper is just kind of folded on the bottom.
Yeah,
So it looks like, oh, there's excess wrapper. I'm going to toast it,
yeah,
get to the point where then I can light. But I mean, when I lit this, one draw, lit it all together, perfect burn line.
yeah. Oh, nice.
It's like those shaggy foots. Instead of toasting before you actually go ahead and start inhaling, you want to inhale right away and light the cigar.
Yeah,
But no, that it would be different than like the Hemingway, because that actually has filler tobacco in it right to the end. Even though it's tapered,
Right.
it still has a filler tobacco where you want to basically you're tasting all wrapper.
oh, so
You're
that's just all
smoking pure
right,
wrapper.
that's it.
Pure wrapper, no binder, no filler.
I'm gonna have to try one. I don't know if I
Yeah.
did smoke something like that. I never did it that way though.
No, yep.
I never did it that way, so I'm gonna try that.
And there's not a lot of them out there of an abundance anyway, so it's not something you come across every day. But most people do, and they toast it rather than inhaling and lighting it all in one shot.
Right.
Where you're missing out on a little bit of those flavors.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's where you get all your flavor from anyway in the cigar is the wrapper.
You think?
Most of it, absolutely.
Because you hear different arguments on that. They say, well, how can you get so much flavor when the wrapper's only this much of the cigar? What is it, 10% of the cigar or
Well,
whatever?
a smaller cigar, the ratio of the wrapper versus
Oh,
the binder and filler is greater.
Yeah, but like I smoke a lot of Toro Churchills, so that that ratio is a lot. It's not the same anymore.
No, it's less.
I
You're
know.
actually getting less wrapper.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it is. I know I like
What your
certain
taste
kind of
is.
wrappers.
Yeah.
But I always hear people saying, well, how much could the wrapper be to the flavor if it's only a little bit? But then you look at it, what's the most expensive part of any tobacco is the wrapper, right?
The wrapper. Yeah.
And when, cigars, a lot of time, and especially now, and I think we're going to see it again, and, we're trying our best to have in stock, but I see we're going to have some shortages on cigars here and there.
Yeah.
That's the worry. That's why I'm stocking up.
Yeah.
Like a bear before winter. What does a bear do before he goes into hibernate?
He's gathering all of his food, right?
I gotta get
Most of the time, they're stopping at my garbage can on the side of the house, ripping it up.
I'm bulking up. I'm getting my.
Well-
make sure I have a box of Padron, my Hemingways.
Well, they just
Perdomo,
reported,
Maduro.
they just reported the amount of cigars that were consumed in 2020 was significantly higher than any of these cigar manufacturers thought it would be,
Or we're doing. But
or were prepared for.
that's going to be part of it. I think there's a lot of trickle down. Logistics. Coming in. I don't know what it's like getting in through customs. When these come in from the Dominican or Nicaragua.
Hi, Mike. How you doing, sir?
What's going on? How are
I
you?
haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, good to see you.
That damn C-note almost killed me.
Come on,
Take care.
take it easy.
You have all that playing into it, plus the
Yeah.
up consumption. And not that there won't be any cigars, but it might not be the size or profile you're looking for.
Yeah,
There's going to be cigars out there. There's no
Oh, yeah.
doubt about that.
But there's going to be challenges.
A lot of challenges.
I mean, not only what we face here in the U.S., but what they're going to be facing in Nicaragua, in Honduras, in Dominican Republic.
Everywhere.
What's customs going to look like you mentioned? How is the transportation going to be? There's.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these companies in Nicaragua had to resort to, shipping by boat rather than by air throughout COVID because of, who was available to do it, how many, just
So
a lot of
your
challenges.
favorites.
Pick them up.
I got my Padron. I got
Okay.
the Trinidad Espirito last night. That was a really nice.
Nice cigar.
I like that cigar.
Yeah.
I like that. My Hemingways, my 8.5s. I'll bulk up now because
Butera, don't forget about your Butera.
that's all on you, Butera.
Yeah, well,
So, but that's just the thing. There's going to be cigars out there, no doubt, but it
Yeah.
might not be the exact size you like,
yeah.
or the flavor profile, or the,
Just kind of got to
or
be
the-
patient and don't miss the opportunity, right? When
Very.
the cigar that you like to smoke is available, buy it by the box.
Yep.
Buy it by the box, get the box discount, then you don't have to worry about hunting and trying to find that cigar.
No doubt about it, especially now with weather getting nicer. I know my cigar consumption goes up when it's
Definitely,
quiet outside.
definitely.
Because you hang around outside, you sit on
Sure.
your porch.
Gives me a reason to do yard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say you're doing
Oh,
yard work, but you don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
you don't have to actually put the blade down on the
You
lawn.
really don't.
You
One
just
of our
walk around the yard.
One of our friends, I'm mentioning no names, he rakes leaves all year round.
Rick?
No, I ain't mentioning any names.
All
I
right, well,
told you.
you didn't.
I know.
All right, that's a
But
good
he's
one.
always
That's a
out
good
every
one,
time
Rick.
you talk to him. He's out breaking leaves. I'm thinking, how many friggin' trees you got in your yard? All these leaves.
Probably has his kids up in the tree shaking it.
He spent that time outside.
Go ahead, I see two up there.
Right? But yeah, just an excuse to be outside, and always a good excuse to light a stick up like that.
Absolutely. Little relaxation never hurts.
Yep.
Enjoying some of the finer things in life,
Absolutely.
get out of that constant
Yep.
grind
Mhm.
and just kind of recharge a little bit.
Yeah. And that's what I did with my week off last week. So.
Yeah.
But we're back now, just talking cigars, what we love. We learned something new today, a couple things I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do that. But
And you know what? I learned that from watching other podcasts. You know what I mean?
Or
I like to watch a lot of these other guys.
But not only that, but just like sitting around talking with everybody, because there's no right or wrong way to smoke a cigar. Or how you ever get your flavor out of that cigar is how you get it, And I like some things they do, and I think I didn't get
Retro hail?
I tried to once in a while, but
I just
That's
did a little.
rough.
I just did a little retro hail there.
yes, I tried it before. You get different flavors, maybe a little burny. But the thing I don't like about doing the retro hail is it takes me to think I got to think about doing it. I just
Right.
want to smoke a cigar, and I don't want to
Yeah,
be
I
thinking.
mean, and it's not something that you do all the time. Like I may do it once or twice throughout a cigar, just to kind of see the contrast of flavors that different palates, different parts of your mouth, and those get. So
I try a little bit, but like I said, I got to stop and think
we could.
how to do it,
Yeah.
because it's just not a natural For
Yeah.
me, anyway, to do it. It's
Yeah.
not a natural.
Yeah, you got like a blank stare on your face.
Yeah.
What's that guy doing over there? He's
So I
smoking.
just like to smoke the cigar. But no, that's our talk for this week. Have a great week, everyone, and we'll be back next week.
Thanks for joining us.